2009, Kaiji, the Ultimate Gambler, a high-budget Japanese production based on the manga comic by Fukumoto, known for dealing with themes of psychology and organized crime. It passes for a 12, but the exaggerated, or rather caricature acting, the veneer of fantasy, just covers the rawness and contemporary relevance of the storyline. Predictive programming for 2019. A revelation of method concerning the sorts of artificially created social scenarios, the pitfalls and tests that might be expected. The first scenes are set in a modern city, but everything looks drab, poor. 30-year-old Kaiji is hustling to pay the rent, to be brought completely under the control of the corporations due to a debt, not his even, but a friend who had died. The two Agent Smith characters can be seen pincering the protagonist, using the repertoire of coercive approaches to get his signature and cooperation, catching him at home and on the streets unawares, threatening force, changing tack as he becomes more pliable. Their hard-eyed, expressionless faces are reminiscent of many bureaucrats running Europe like a communist dictatorship and interfering in the health sector, Davos, WHO and the like. The giving out of hope and the presentation, if not offering, of material opulence is explored in Act 2. A cruise ship takes the contestants away from the old world we just saw being dismantled, where they at least had some freedom over the flat waters. It could be compared to the late 20th century capitalist all-in final phase, where a few people in the background became ridiculously rich, but the unknown destination, as they are about to discover, an underground gulag, to be branded the mark of the beast. When the one world order shows its hand, it is more than one thing, but they all relate. The immigration card, geoengineering, jabs, media lies. How many of these crucial issues will successive governments address, as they all need to be revealed and beaten? The poker table and casino is something going back to the early 17th century at least, played then in the saloon bars or on the great steamboats moving down the Mississippi. Well-dressed trickster magicians in the modern corporate context. Hollywood has promoted these criminal figures, as with the gun-toting cowboys. Poker itself, likely made up by the elites, in concord with their goals and specialities. Like Monopoly, the aim is to take everyone else's money by studying your opponent's behavior, bluffing and deceiving where possible, self-control and an overall plan. We see in the poster detail, Kaiji reveals the card with slavery written on it, a stand-in for number 13 in the tarot perhaps. There is total change coming. It could also be the Joker in our everyday deck, which in turn often is a stand-in for any other card. In the 2021 Clown world, nothing is as it seems, a meltdown of identity. The third part takes the action to the top floors of 2 skyscrapers that can only be reached single file on a plank walk. It's your elites in their birds' nests or lodges, enforcing the impossible and intentional distance between them and us. No simple way to the headquarters. As the elites know about flat Earth and the firmament, they like to be close to the latter and fire rockets at it. Also to have dominance of the skies. These enormous masts everywhere are running the signals for all our internet and mobile phones, along with underground cables, not so-called satellites. Points of light in the sky, we are told, are flying radar dishes.